I look as tired as I feel? Because I'm exhausted. I know my man behind the camera, Kevin, from Free Flight Productions, exhausted. I know my father's exhausted. Jason's exhausted. Eric's exhausted. Mark, the whole crew. Margaret, she was there. It was wonderful to have her with us. Everybody is exhausted. Why, you ask? Because we went to a place called Thunder Mountain Speedway in Center Isle, New York, which is 2.5 hours from Acworth. And we didn't get home until 3 o'clock in the morning. We went to Thunder Mountain for their season opener. And I didn't mention this before in the other films, so I wanted to see how he's going to do. But one of my guys from last year, Jason Brewer, came part of our team last year to help out, was an amazing addition to the team. And at the end of the year, he said, Joe, he goes, either I'm going to sponsor you next year or I want to get a car to start racing. I said, Jay, if you want to start racing, I don't want to stop you. Get a car. I'll even help you. So I told him this year, bring the car to the shop. We'll keep your car here and we'll work on it together. I'll teach you, show you the ropes and teach you what I know, even though I don't know everything. But, we'll get you rolling. So that's what he did. He's been working his butt off on the car. He went with us last week to 5 Mile Point. First time ever in the car, did great. Brought it home in one piece, passed some cars. And this week he went to 5 Mile with us. Well, let me tell you something. The man has never raced before. Started almost dead last in his heat race. Came up to finish third. Goes out in the feature. Comes from almost dead last. Finishes fourth. Hats off to Jason. He's going to do great in this sport. You just got to keep your head up when you're doing good and keep your head up when you're not doing good, because there's always highs and lows in this sport. So now on to what happened with us for the 3J team. Well, so we get to Thunder Mountain a little bit later than I would have liked. Place was packed, but thank God to another competitor that's my buddy saved us a spot, saved us 2 spots actually. And we rolled in, unloaded, we're ready to rock and roll. I already had everything prepped, the tires were all ready, and comes time to pick for the draw. Well, guess who didn't draw? This guy. So our one pick guy, Eric, that's always mad that I always draw bad. I said, Eric, I'm not drawing this week. You're gonna draw. You always say that you're lucky, so let's see what you can do. So Eric goes up to the little booth. Usually we draw out of a hat, we roll the dice, whatever the case may be. Well, this week we had to touch a computer screen, so it was a computer generated number. And Eric touched the screen, got 40. Way better than my 70, way better than my 75. And I said, Eric, 40, but out of how many numbers? Is it 40 out of 50 or is it 40 out of 100? Well, it was 40 out of 100, which put us, believe it or not, third in the second heat. So I was stoked. I was also stoked because last time we were at Thunder Mountain, we were really good. We were really fast. And if our car didn't fall apart, we would have, had an amazing night. Unfortunately, our steering broke. So I'm stoked. We're back with a different car. Similar setup, but the chassis is a little bit different. So I go out and car's tight as a rubber band. And what does that mean? It means when I turn the wheels left, I don't turn. I push it up to the wall. I'm trying everything I can do to turn the car. I'm throwing it in extra hard. I finally get it to turn, then it catches a rut and pushes me back to the wall. Handful to drive. Not the way my cars usually handle, not the way I like to drive, but we made it work. I did drop back. We lost some spots, but we finished 6th, did get us in the feature. We had to start 22nd, deep. But you know what? We had nothing to lose. We're there on an opening night. We're there to, take notes, make gains, so that way we're good for next time. So we go out in the feature, and green flag drops. I'm usually, especially starting that deep in the field, you try to make smart passes because there's going to be wrecks. You want to make sure you miss them. That way you can, bump up, and then around halfway through, it's on. So lap 10, caution comes out. I said, okay, now we're going to start rolling. Green flag drops, go into the corner, blister right in there. Car hooks up, start passing cars. I'm thinking, yeah, this is going to be it right here. We're going to make some big gains. And I think second lap into that caution around lap 12, big wreck in front of me. I didn't really think I was going to be in it. I thought I was just going to slide right by. And the last car into the wreck hit with his nose, came up the track with his rear, and I just caught him with my left side tire. Didn't feel like a hard hit, but being you are moving in the 90s, around 90, 97, it broke. 2 shocks, radius rods, ended our night. I was fine, wasn't hurt, but definitely, not happy about the situation. I was expecting to do really well. The guys, hung their heads a little bit low, but everybody came in the pits, We jacked the car back up, changed radius rods, changed shocks, got the car driving again, drove it around the pits, put it in the trailer, and we ended the night. So even though we didn't finish the race, some positives from this. We went to an awesome track that most of the pit guys haven't been to. We got to, shake down the car for the big show coming up on May 26th, which is very important because it's the Deo show, and all the big hitters are going to be back, and we want to make sure that we're in that race. It's a big money show. And you know what? We got our work cut out for us for this week, but hopefully, if this rain ever stops, it's pouring right now. It's been pouring for the last 4 Fridays in a row. Hopefully next week we'll be back at our home track at Court Speedway for the season opener. So make sure you stay tuned because I'm going to definitely put on a show there. Stay tuned. I'm Joe Judge, Dirt Modified Driver.